Hey guys, and welcome back to Reborn Collects. Today we're going to be looking at CyberSpawn from the Spawn Reborn 2 line. So you may be thinking, River, didn't we just unbox CyberSpawn? Well, that one is the one from 2005. It's actually CyberSpawn 2, and that one is like well and truly different from this one. Now this one here, though it says it's released in 2004, actually this is a re-release of the 1991. So I'll put those ones up on screen. So the 1990 ones actually come in 3 different colors. So you can see, really cool. I don't know if they released all the colors for this line. I'm assuming they may have, because there are other figures in this line that have alternate colors. So you can see though, he is a really unique figure. Looks really cool. I think that, you know, after unboxing all of the Interlink line, this is another robot that, you know, looks absolutely awesome. So I picked this one up for about $40, which I think is pretty reasonable for new in box. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's get him out of his box and check him out. Alright guys, so we've got CyberSpawn here, and there he is in there. So this is obviously the white one. Again, not sure if there's more variants of him. I assume there probably is, considering the rest in this series. So yeah, sticker up here, didn't pay that much, paid $40 for him. We've also got like Techno written in the back, which is interesting. I assume the original series like called it Techno Spawn maybe. But obviously this is a re-release, being in the Spawn Reborn line series 2. So that's the back for that. I kind of like this. The blue and the white work really well together, as well as those red cables everywhere. That looks really cool. So to the side, we've got not a very good picture of CyberSpawn here. It's not great. And then just the same. Now to the back, so we've got Manga She-Spawn. We've actually unboxed her. She's probably one of the more disappointing figures that I have unboxed on the channel, unfortunately. I really did not like her. And keep in mind, all of these ones on the back here, I think all of them anyway, are re-releases. Yeah, so they all are. See, they've got down here, all of them have originally released in whatever series. So that one, being from Series 9, very old, and they re-released it and really didn't do any upgrades to it. So that one just felt really old for me. And yeah, I really didn't like that one. But the others in the line, we've got the Raven Knight. So he's one that I'm thinking of picking up. He's one that I don't really see too often though. So we'll have to keep an eye out for him. She-Spawn, for the longest time I've wanted to pick up She-Spawn. She looks absolutely awesome. There is a red variant, this one here, and then there's a black variant as well. So Mandarin Spawn here, we have unboxed. I'll leave him up above. I've unboxed a lot of Mandarin Spawns, and this is one of the more unique ones. He's kind of got like this bone and black on the face. We don't really see it in that color, as well as like the bronze weapon and the gold rope. A very unique one. CyberSpawn here, obviously, we're about to unbox him. And then the Interlink Spawn. So we're going to be unboxing him very soon. Recently we went through and unboxed all of the Interlink line. Now this is a re-release from that line. So I'll leave a playlist up here, because the Interlink series has 6 figures and they all interlink into one big figure, which is, yeah, really cool. So that's basically all of them besides the heap down here. So I think, yeah, he's a Collector's Club one. Another one that I'm badly trying to get, I actually remember seeing this as a kid and really liking him with like his tire and stuff in his back. I thought he was really cool. But again, really hard to find him, so I'll keep an eye out for him. But anyway, that is essentially the box. So yeah, let's get him out. Alright, so let's get the advertising first. So the backing here looks really cool with like the circuit board on there and Techno Spawn written on the back. So very cool. I really like that. That's a really cool touch. And then we've got the back where you did see this, and then the advertising. So we've got the classic comic covers, very cool. You know, I've unboxed a couple of these, and then we've got Ravenspawn and Hellspawn. Unboxed both of those, so I'll leave them up above. Sam and Twitch is one that I've really wanted to pick up. Redeemer, I'm not interested in. I probably won't pick him up. And then lastly, we have Spawn from issue 95. I think we have picked him up. I'm pretty sure we have. And then, yeah, so they're all from series 26. All really good figures. I really love all of those. And the next series of award-winning figures. So I don't know if they had the awards before that, but so these ones are cool as well. We've got Rasputin, Attila the Hun, and Jack the Ripper. I may pick these up at some point. I kind of don't really like these warped, gory ones as much, but you know, if we run out of Spawn figures, I might pick them up at some point. So let's get CyberSpawn out of his box, and as you can see, I wasn't aware, but he's actually got a tail. So here he is here, and you can certainly tell, I think, by just looking at him, he's an older figure, but he is well detailed and really unique. So that's what I really like about him. And I love this big V like he's got from the front. That's really, really cool. So let's get these off. And nothing too interesting about the zip ties, but yeah, obviously be pretty careful because he's got a lot of red wires running around him, and you could mistakenly cut one of those, I think. There's his tail there, so a very cool piece. I like this. And we got a rubber tip, so we don't have to worry about that breaking. And that just plugs in like this. Hopefully it's going to be easy, and I've got to say, that is the easiest thing I've ever put into a Spawn figure. That just goes straight in and it's secure, so that is awesome. So we've got this claw hand here, which is huge, and it looks awesome as well. So we've got cords running everywhere, and you know me, with all the recent breaks and stuff, I'm being extra careful with these figures. So we've got articulation, of course. There's about, what, 7 or 8 points here. His knees are supposed to bend, I think, but they're very stiff, so I'm just going to leave him alone. And you can see that he doesn't like standing up all that much, but he's not too bad. Alright, so let's have a better look at the articulation. We've got some in the head, but yeah, not that much, not great. And then we've got all of these fingers articulate, and I believe the joints on the inside articulate as well. I just left them alone because, yeah, you know me, want to be careful with these old figures. So we've got some here, and the main points have like the ball joints, which are really good. But yeah, again, I don't know with this figure. I don't think you have to be that careful, but I will say this waist is very loose. It does feel like it's going to break, but I think it'll be fine being the waist. But yeah, just something to be aware of if you're going to pick this one up. And you can see here, one of these has come out of somewhere, I don't know where, but that's the problem with having these wires and having an articulated figure. It looks cool, but yeah, a big downside to it. So we've got like these backward legs, and you can see these knee joints are very stiff. So the right one's not as bad as the left one. The left one is very weird. But yeah, you know, I don't need them to move, and the fact that they're stiff is probably better than them being loose, to be honest. But anyway, guys, I've got him in a good standing position here, I think. So he's got kind of a weird look to him. So you can bend those, you can bend the toes and everything as well. But yeah, he kind of stands on like an angle. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you with the showcase and then be back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, well that has been our look at CyberSpawn. So I really like him, a really unique figure. Obviously he feels a lot older because he is a re-release from 1990. So in that aspect, yeah, he does feel old. So I'm not sure if this figure will be for everyone's taste. But I think he's really unique. He's got like those backwards legs, he's got really cool feet, he's got the claws, the blade, like I don't know if there's too much more that you could ask for with this figure, but I think he's really, really cool. I don't really have anything negative to say about him besides the joints feel a bit loose. They feel like they're going to break. And obviously I've had a lot of figures over the unboxings that I've done that have broke. So yeah, I've been really careful with him and nothing has broken, but I would say probably don't play around with this one. The joints in the fingers and stuff feel really good, but just those main joints in the elbows, shoulders, the torso, everything like that doesn't feel that great. The only other thing would be obviously you have to be careful with these cables. I somehow managed to break one, I don't know how, but yeah, that happened. So obviously, if you are going to be adjusting him, remember he's got all these cables, so just be careful with him. The only other downside I'd say is the face is a little bit lacking, not really too much detail on that face, and I think that could have been done better. But overall, I think, this is another amazing, unique figure from McFarlane, and I'm really glad to have him in the collection. And it's really interesting looking at sort of the evolution of the figures. So we've obviously got Manga Samurai Spawn as well as the latest CyberSpawn. Overall guys, I'm really impressed with this one and really glad to have him in the collection. I think that, you have to take it for what it is, and he is from 1999, so we have to remember that, but I think really all the detail and stuff and the uniqueness of this figure, like, really make up for that. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Please hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Also, if you would subscribe, I'm trying to make it to 1,000 by the end of the year, and currently we're at 650. So thank you all for subscribing. Like, yeah, I really appreciate all your love and support for this channel. So anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one.